It's Steve from my Shady Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Beat up, running through the night we come. Beat up, follow if you want me one. You can find me on a skylight, stomp my feet and I go bye-bye. Floating through the elevator of my mind's eye, I'm fine. Feeling dizzy like a rascal, baby, I'm grime. And if you wanna square up, then I am Einstein. Taking gravity bongs back at high times. Find me on a weeknight, middle of a street fight, smoking on a peace pipe, trying to get my teeth fixed, right? I'm the make it the ace, breaking records of pace. And I need another win like the devil needs a fireplace. Smoking in the back room, sitting in the black tomb, screaming in the quiet place, hoping they'll come back soon. Fuck it, man, I'm tired, mate. It's really pretty pointless when you're sitting at a higher rate. Looking for a hideaway, smoke some and hibernate. I am great. Beat up, running through the night we come. Beat up, follow if you want be one, want be one. Beat up, running through the night we come. Beat up, follow if you want be one. The case closed, wanna be a killer, we make those. If he a rat, we hate those. If he a snake, get back those. Let's go. Bro, him and GG4, but bro be cranking foes. But let me switch the flow. Got a beam and scope, my clip like a rope. When I shoot, don't choke this shit for sure.
What's up, guys? Good morning. How are we doing this morning? We're back here for more Cyraxx nonsense. Cyraxx decided to boot up a stream on Facebook early this morning to whine and cry about all the trolls for like an hour and a half. For like an hour and a half, he was whining, trying to expose the truth about all the lies the trolls have been telling about him, guys. So he did a nice long stream for us to watch, as edited by Steve. We already have 2 from Edward at work. We'll have to see it when I get home. Well, you know, you'll have something fun to watch when you get home, because this will be a long one. This will be a long one. He's whining. I think my cut is just under an hour, so it's still pretty long. It's gonna take a while. So as always, guys, we're gonna watch it. Here's a fly, and let's check out Cyraxx exposing the lies about William Gloryhole and all the troll community that he left 3 months ago. Guys.
Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Facebook and YouTube, because I know it's going to be posted on YouTube as well, which quite frankly I don't give a fuck. Now, as you guys know, I've been doing all I can to avoid the trolls for the last 3 months, which I've been doing really good at.
Yes, all he can do to avoid the trolls for the past 3 months, and he's been doing very good. That's why he's made literally dozens of videos directed directly at the trolls over the past 3 months. Even the past month, when he's seriously been on a break, he's made like at least 12 or 15 videos directed directly at the trolls. But he's been doing really good in this past 3 months not talking to the trolls. He made a video yesterday about the trolls, the video the day before about the trolls, the video the day before that about the trolls, but he's been doing very good, guys.
But I figure it's fucking time to expose every lie, every trick, every tactic, and everything that the trolls have done that they don't want y'all motherfuckers to know about. And I'm here to fucking expose it. And no, you bitch ass trolls ain't gonna shut me the fuck up this time. Which, by the way, we are gonna get into that as well as to why y'all wanna shut me up.
Yeah, they're not gonna get him shut up as he sits alone in his attic whining on his Facebook. Yeah, you're very safe from the trolls stopping you, because you're not gonna get banned unless you send the pictures that you're not allowed to send on Facebook.
It's because y'all motherfuckers know that I know the real fucking truth. I'm starting off with y'all's little plan to make me homeless or to have me thrown in prison, which none of the 3 are gonna fucking happen.
2 from nobody, For Amanda's good news, oh God. Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Never gets old, never gets old.
None of those three things are going to happen. I'm not going to prison. And I sure as fuck ain't gonna be homeless, motherfuckers.
You are gonna be homeless, Cyraxx. You are gonna be homeless unless the state steps in and gives you a place to stay. You are 35 years old. You don't have a job. You don't have a cent to your name. You've never had a bill in your name. You have no idea how to pay a bill. You wouldn't know how to make enough money to earn enough to pay your rent. You wouldn't know how to get a lease. You don't have credit to get a lease. You have no idea how to do any of the things adults do to avoid being homeless. So unless the state comes in and gives you a group home to stay in and just babies you the way Sally has done your entire life, you're absolutely going to be homeless. Even if someone lets you stay with them, you're going to be homeless because you won't have a home. Someone will be letting you stay with them. That's still homeless. You won't have your own home.
That ain't gonna happen, ever. So y'all can get that out your goddamn heads right the fuck now, motherfuckers. But, with that being said, we're gonna start exposing the lies. Starting with how I supposedly still talk to kids, which I never have done that.
Never have done that. He's gotten caught doing that countless times, just got caught doing it again like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And he just has the gall to say, well, I've never done that. Not even like, it didn't happen recently. It was a long time ago. No. He's just never done that, despite the proof of him doing it over and over and over.
It's funny how y'all sit there and say, oh, you're still talking to kids, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. No, I'm not. And it's funny, all those kids that you say are kids, they're not. Half of them are grown-ass motherfucking adults.
So if half of them are grown-ass adults, so you just admitted that half of the people you are talking to are actually children. So good job, Cyraxx. Way to say you've never talked to kids, and then of all the people that have been talking to you that said they were children, only half of them were actually children. So you were still talking to children. That was a good gotcha, Cyraxx. That was an amazing gotcha. Good job.
That you guys send my way, and I then end up exposing them. So no, they ain't little fucking kids. And anybody that believes you is a fucking dumbass. Half these motherfuckers are fucking grown-ass adults. And half these motherfuckers, when they are kids, y'all fucking blackmail them into this shit.
Okay, so now Cyraxx's position is that he is talking to children, but they were paid to do it by the trolls. So therefore, Cyraxx is not the bad guy, even though he just admitted he's talking to children. But he's not the bad guy because they were paid. They were paid to talk to him. So therefore, he hasn't done anything wrong. That is a good one.
What, you don't think I don't know your little dirty secrets, William Gloryhole? You don't think I don't know what you trolls do to these young kids, sitting there and blackmailing them into doing shit, making promises to them about how, oh, if you do this, you'll pay them this or you'll give them that, all to try to come after me. I mean, that's what you guys do, right? You sit there, you blackmail these young kids that ain't adults, or you make promises to them saying that if they do this, you'll do this and that, and then they end up doing this shit, and then what? You end up looking like a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, unlike Cyraxx, who talks to children all the time, and then when he gets caught, tries to tell the children they're gonna get arrested if they tell anybody they're talking to him, to try to cover up his own crimes. Yeah, no. The trolls are worse because they've paid these kids to talk to Cyraxx, or at least he says so. It's definitely amazing logic from Cyraxx, the active criminal.
Now, let's get on the subject of Tibs TV, who is the motherfucker that blackmailed me into calling myself a... Ain't it funny, Tibs, how you try to hide the fucking truth about what your little friend Wings007 tried to do to me? You don't want the world to know that when I caught on to him...
Because Tibs broke his heart. Tibs literally broke his heart. Tibs broke his heart worse than any man has ever done in his life, besides possibly Security Jake. Tibs, Cyraxx actually thought he had a friend, a compadre, a soldier in arms against the trolls with Tibs. And when Tibs turned on him, his heart was broken. More than it's ever been broken in his entire life. So he will forever hate Tibs as much as he hates every other troll. He just doesn't talk about it because it still breaks his heart. The way he thought his one true friend in the world, his one compadre, the one person who could possibly understand Cyraxx, Jonathan Tibbets, the one man who could actually understand Cyraxx, turned on him. Because even Tibs doesn't like Cyraxx.
This little plan, I called him the fuck out. Yeah, I called that little motherfucker out again. You don't want that little detail exposed, do you, motherfucker? You don't want to face the truth that when your little punk-ass bitch boyfriend, Wings007, tried to call me as a 15-year-old kid, I sat right there and told them straight the fuck up. I knew that they weren't a little kid. I knew they were up to no good. And I asked them what the fuck did they want? What was their goal? But yet, you want to leave that part out because you want to look like the fucking hero. Well, fuck you, Tibs TV, you piece of fucking weirdo shit.
Yeah, again, Tibs TV really broke Cyraxx's heart. Cyraxx will never recover from it. There's always going to be a hole in his heart. Next to the one that was there when he was born. But, just in the shape of Tibs TV, always a little rough spot for Cyraxx. He's never gonna get over it. He's never, ever gonna get over it.
And while we're on the subject of you, how's that fake-ass fucking doll that's supposedly possessed working out for you? Not so well, is it? And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, if you look up Tibs TV, it's TIBBZ TV. This motherfucker has a life-size sex doll that he believes is living and is supposedly possessed. Alright, and let's not forget about the many masks that he says to have different personas attached to the masks. Alright, come on, what is this, fucking Full Metal Alchemist? What, our souls like Alphonse Ulrich from Full Metal Alchemist, and instead of being attached to some armor, they're attached to some masks?
Yeah, again. Yeah, he's very much jealous of the doll. He really wanted to be that close to Tibs. He absolutely wanted to be that close to Tibs, and he's jealous that he couldn't be because he thought he had a brother in arms. He had a compadre. Oh, we have a Rumble rant from ChanceWilkins.com. $5. He says, who broke his heart more, Tibs or Nylet? That's a good question. Tibs, he thought he had a brother in arms, but Nylet, he thought he was going to get some money, and Cyraxx is a greedy little man. It's hard to say. I think Tibs, because he thought he was going to be able to do that thing he does alongside Tibs, and he couldn't do it because Tibs turned on him.
That's a fucking load of bullshit. And let's talk about you, William Gloryhole. You sit there and you say that my work isn't my own, but yet when you listen to my music, or you listen to songs of that fake ass Windshield.
Yeah, his music. It is Winshield's music. Cyraxx has never written a song in his entire life. 2 from Agent Redacted. Cyraxx calling someone else out for masks is irony. That is actually true. That is true. That's hilarious. He calls someone else for their mask when he wears masks all the time. 2 from David Kendrick. Cyraxx is too meek for a life-size latex Lucy. Yes, he is. He couldn't even lift the thing.
Recorded. Sounds funny enough like it's my voice. Matter of fact, let me play one of the many songs that you stole from me.
So, because of copyright, and this is a good time because I gotta send an email response really quickly, but I had to take out the song. I replaced it with another well-known song, but obviously I can't play Winshield's copyrighted music, so it is replaced. I'll be right back in 1 minute.
Matter of fact, I want everybody in chat to tell me who they think this voice is that y'all are gonna hear on this song.
Build a website you love with Wix. For your words,
And there's also a couple others for you. Hang on 1 sec.
Yeah, I was thinking of many songs. I was gonna think of like a funny little German speech maybe, or an Oingo Boingo song. But then I was just like, screw it, just the communist anthem. I figured that would work. 2 from David Kendrick. He's a mildewed bowling pin with fire damage. Yes, he is.
Give me 1 sec, y'all. I'll be right back. What?
Oh yeah. And then he got called out of his room by Ed and Sally because he was making too much noise.
What?
Sorry, we have a Rumble rant from Kill Cali. $5. Speeve, I literally spit my sink out when I started playing. You spit your sink out? Why were you sucking on your sink? But good, I'm glad you laughed. Oh, drink. She says drink. Sorry. Drink, not sink. 2 from Noel. For the glory of the motherland, comrade Speeve. Exactly. For the glory of the motherland. That's true. That is true. Sorry, I'm still going back and forth on emails, bear with me. Yeah, like the big boy he is. He gets called away from his stream by his grandmommy to go walk the dog. Like real professional YouTubers do all the time. They get called away from the stream by their mommy to go walk the dog, like adults do. 2 from David Kendrick. He's Pee Wee Vermin. That's a good one. I like that. Pee Wee Vermin.
You ain't Marty, you a good boy.
God, listen to him stomping up those stairs. Like, he's not wearing shoes. He doesn't own shoes. He could just walk up the stairs lightly like a normal human being on, like, what do you call, like, your toe pads? Or, like, what's the area right beneath your toes when you're not, like, stomping on the ball of your foot with every step? Instead, he just stomped. Like, could you imagine being in that house trying to take a nap or something, and Cyraxx just stomping up those fucking stairs? Like, jeez, he doesn't care about anyone in his house. Just makes as much noise as he wants all the time.
Sorry about that, everybody. Had to take care of something real quick. Let out the dog out real quick because he needed to use the bathroom. Now I gotta take care of my best friend, and I know for him.
Oh, okay, it is the balls of your feet. The heel. Okay, the heel is the heel. Yeah, thank you. The heel is the heel. Thank you. Okay, so the ball of your foot. Anyway, 2 from Daryl Smith. To catch those capitalist catfish. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate those damn capitalist catfish.
Now.
Yeah. He only weighs 100 pounds, too. He should be able to walk so lightly. He should be like a feather walking around. He's stomping around like a 350-pound man who can't even control his weight. Meanwhile, he weighs less than a fucking 12-year-old girl.
Let's go here to the next song.
The next song. All right. Well, 2 from Ghostbuster fan. Cyraxx, I know how to work a microwave. Can you? No, he can't. He's not allowed to. He doesn't know how, and he's not allowed to. I don't think Sally trusts him to know enough math to know how many seconds go in a minute is too much for Cyraxx. He'd press like 6,000, assuming that was like 5 minutes or something, and then everything catches fire.
Now, still keep in mind the last song that you guys listened to. Keep that in mind. I want you to keep that voice in mind. Now, whose voice do you hear in those 2 songs?
Oh yeah, and then I just started cutting out the music. Because I wasn't going to overlay communist songs over every time he played music. Then I just started cutting out the music. So, yeah.
Bingo!
I know.
Like I said, my songs that this motherfucker...
It proves absolutely nothing. He thinks if he can be successful if he just convinces about 5 or 6 people that those are his songs. That's all he needs to do is convince 5 or 6 people in his Facebook chat that these are really his songs. And if he does that, then he's just going to become famous tomorrow. Like, it's a complete delusion.
Fucker, William Gloryhole openly fucking steals. And while we're on the subject, William, you want to sit there and openly admit to stealing my work, but yet that work is supposedly not mine, but yet I have both video and photo evidence of you openly admitting to stealing my fucking work. You have openly admitted this shit. Matter of fact, last time I talked to you, you said, yeah, so what? What are you gonna do about it? And let's not forget.
Yeah. What are you going to do about it, Cyraxx? What are you going to do about it? You're just going to make more videos whining and whining and whining, and then go, I'm out of the troll community. But by the way, let me go on an hour-long diatribe about how William stole my music. Is that what you're going to do about it? Was that your plan? Was that your genius master plan to defeat William? Was to make an hour-long whining video about it? That's what you're going to do about it? That was what you're going to do to get all your music back? It's a genius move, Cyraxx.
How you stole my record label out from under me after breaking into my fucking banking account and stealing the money that I used for that label after you broke in to my registration account where I registered the fucking record label with the fucking state.
None of that happened. Absolutely none of that happened. No one broke into any of Cyraxx's bank account for so many reasons. Number one, if someone broke into Cyraxx's banking account, that would be an easily traceable crime, and someone would have gotten arrested. Number two, Cyraxx doesn't have a banking account, because they don't call it a banking account. They call it a checking or a savings account. Call it a banking account. He doesn't even know the right word for how you save money in an account with a bank. It's not a banking account. It's a savings or a checking account. You break into a savings or a checking account. And I don't even know what the third point is. That was enough evidence to prove he's an idiot.
And yeah, if y'all want to know...
Oh, and that was the third thing. The third thing is when he showed his account, he has like 2 cents in Cash App. He has no money. Anytime he gets $20 from a fan, he immediately runs to Amazon and spends every bit of it on junk he doesn't need. So he doesn't have any money with which to steal. So it's a bold-faced lie. It's a bold-faced lie on every level.
I started a fucking label called Fallen Mask Records for me and my 3 best friends. I started that label for...
That would be actually funny if Cyraxx actually had some self-awareness in his life and actually just downloaded an old video of him saying the same thing and uploaded it like he's saying it new, just to both like kind of troll everybody else for oh my god, new Cyraxx, and they all watch it like, wait a second, we've seen this before, but like he doesn't have the self-awareness to do something like that. He doesn't have the self-awareness to realize he could do that, like just screw with everyone. Yeah.
Me and my 3 best friends are basically like my brothers. I started that label for myself and my brothers, so they can release their music without having to worry, and I can release my music without having to worry. Matter of fact,
True.
Matter of fact, any Gates fans beyond that too. Let's go here to mine and my brother Old 45 song that a lot of y'all know called Country Life.
Another terrible song that I cut out. No one wants to listen to any of this terrible music. I don't know why he plays this music on his little whining streams. Is there anyone? He really. It's not that he's playing it because he thinks it's proving anything. It's that he really wants to play his music for people, and this is the only chance he gets. He's really in the back of his head hoping. Not that someone goes, oh, this definitely proves that your music. That someone goes, oh, this is really amazing. We love your music. We love you, Cyraxx. We want to support you now. It has nothing to do with this dude, but he's just trying to show off.
Let's go down here.
Yeah.
Oh, looky, more stolen content that I get to report. Let's see, where's it at? Let's go playlists. Here we go, right here. View full playlist. because it's not in any particular order, it should be fairly simple to find the songs.
And that really is. That really is. It's fascinating and depressing and astonishing and deeply saddening all at the same time. The fact that he does every one of these. He's done. And he does it for hours and hours at a time, almost every day. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these videos, maybe even thousands of these videos. Why? You know how much time, the amount of time he spent whining about the trolls. If he just spent like a quarter of that time working on a life skill, he would be like, well, I mean, he wouldn't be. A normal person would be like a professional, top of their field. Like if he even something stupid, if he had spent all this time learning how to juggle, he would be the best juggler in the world. But instead he just whines. 2 from Crash Cooter Coot. I hope Wance copyright strikes him. Well, it's on Facebook. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can on Facebook. 5 from David Kendrick. With his DNA, he won't make it another 3 years, so we will look back on this and thank God the human genomes is self-cleaning. That's a good point. That is a good point. And we have a Rumble rant. Oh, hold on, let me move that. We have a Rumble rant from ChanceWilkins.com. $2. Good to see his recovery is going well. Yes, his recovery is going great, guys. He's recovering. He's gotten away from the trolls, and he's not whining anymore.
Note I said should be simple. I didn't say it will be, but it should be. By the way, if y'all want to know the name of the channel that's stealing all my videos and posting them and getting away with it, it's called Goblin Records. All you gotta do is type in the name Cyraxx, which is Cyraxx.
And just like that, after N-Word Boy doesn't post anything for what, like 2 weeks? For 2 weeks, Cyraxx immediately finds a new supervillain in his little anime story. It's now Goblin Records. Now Goblin Records is the biggest problem in the world. Now it's Goblin Records. It's Goblin Records because N-Word Boy hasn't posted for 2 weeks. The boy consistently and constantly needs an enemy, needs someone who's holding him down to explain why he's going nowhere in life. He can't accept that he's the reason why he's going nowhere in life. There's always got to be someone else doing it to him.
Once you find that channel, you'll see all the videos that they steal from me that they've been getting away with.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, like he can't even handle archivers. Just like it's a constant thing with Cyraxx. If he has a main troll, he'll sit there and say, I don't care about commentary or archivers, but N-Word Boy is trolling me. But if N-Word Boy stops trolling him, all of a sudden he cares about archivers. If archivers stopped, he would immediately start talking about Steve. You're stealing my content. How dare you, Steve? Because he has to find someone. He has to find someone in the world to whine about. He can't not whine. He's unable to not whine. 5 from Christian. They say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. Master of delusions and deflections. We've never seen someone more hone their craft like this. Exactly. He's amazing at it.
Let's go here. Let's go out to YouTube. Let's type in.
That's what he does.
Let's type in Goblin Records. And then
literally everyone who has to spend any time trying to get Cyraxx videos onto YouTube spends more time than Cyraxx himself does. I had to watch this video already once this morning through to edit out all the bad words, all the music, all the stuff you can't show on YouTube because Cyraxx has no idea what he's doing as a streamer. Anyone who shows these puts in more effort than Cyraxx, puts in way more effort than Cyraxx. Cyraxx puts up a camera, points it at his face, and whines for an hour and a half and goes, I'm an amazing content creator. You guys couldn't do it. Takes me more than an hour and a half to edit and watch this shit and do all this stuff to make the fucking show. So I put in more fucking work than him.
Type in this video title. Yeah. That's one of the songs from the animated band that I started up to be able to release music, kind of like what the Gorillas do. And these motherfuckers go around stealing this shit.
The irony of Cyraxx going, well, you know, I just stole the whole concept, the idea, everything about my idea was stolen directly from the Gorillas, a mega popular band for like 20 years. But, you know, they took the idea from me, so they're stealing stuff from me. Cyraxx, you stole the idea. How can someone steal a stolen idea from you? You stole the idea. You're not creative. You couldn't come up with an original thought if you had your entire fucking life. Everything you do is stolen, but then as soon as you steal it, you go, well, it's mine now. No one else is allowed to have it. Like a fucking moron would do.
Like, literally, on this channel, every fucking video that I have ever made is on this fucking channel. And I do mean every fucking video. Like, they literally have a section down in the playlist. Like, no joke, like, you have older Facebook from like my original Facebook, which has 29 videos. My regular YouTube, which has 761. My normal Facebook, which has 87. And then from when I was on Kick, 131. So all my gameplay videos that y'all been wondering about, yeah, they're on this fucking channel.
Ten from Peanut Mama. As appreciation for all the work you do to put into these streams. Hope you have a great day and catch something awesome next time you go fishing. Thank you for that. I was gonna go today, but then I found out we had a Cyraxx video like an hour before I was gonna head out. So thank you. Made the day better. Up 750 from Nolan. Oh shit. 750 from Nolan. Yes. But the Gorillas actually play music. Your AI slop isn't gonna get you anywhere. He is never going to learn. Go eat rocks, Cyraxx. Yes, exactly. Gorillas actually... In fact, isn't the Gorillas like just one guy? I'm not entirely sure. Isn't the Gorillas just one guy doing all of it? And that's why it's an animated band. And he's wildly talented on like every musical instrument. And that's how he has a whole band of him just playing every single part. And Cyraxx can't even get one instrument right, but he still wants to be every part of a band. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's another video of mine they fucking stole right off my gaming channel. And you wanna know what the biggest fucking problem is with these motherfuckers? They get away with this shit. And you wanna know what their little excuse is? That I supposedly signed a con.
Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. Close enough. Doesn't matter. Still, Cyraxx isn't talented. He can't do an entire band by himself. Even it doesn't matter. Cyraxx still can't do an entire band by himself. That's even more proof. An amazingly talented band can't be done by one guy. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Steve's wrong again. 2 from Christian. These vlogs look very similar to his other vids. Exactly. The vlogs, they're all the same. They blend together with Cyraxx. It's all just whines from the boy.
Contract that I never signed. I'm a paid actor. I'm a paid this or that. When I wasn't. These motherfuckers are pure fucking content thieves. and I do mean hundreds and hundreds of videos stolen from.
They do, because that is the only thing Cyraxx is capable of. Cyraxx wishes he was an amazing motivational speaker, an amazing musician, an amazing artist, amazing game player, and people flock to him to see that. But the only thing he can actually do, the only talent he has as a human being, is his ability to whine for a really, really, really long time. It's an unmatched ability that he has, and it's the only ability he has. So really, the only thing that shines through when he makes a channel is his ability to whine. Really, that's all it is. He's an unabashed whiner, and he can't help it. 2 from Mac with some cheese. Need some fresh cheeses for all this wine. Exactly, guys. A lot of cheese for your wine.
Me. All these videos you're seeing I was scrolling through are all my videos from either my YouTube channels, my Facebooks, or when I was on Kick. Every single one of these videos they stole from me, which is why I'm not making any goddamn money.
Yeah, it's because someone reposted your videos is the reason why you're not making money. Not the fact that you're talentless, or everyone hates you, or you can't do anything well, you don't spend any time or effort on anything you do, you play games badly, you don't know how to play music, no one likes to hear you, you consistently cry and whine and then retire and then come back, pretend you're a god and be really, really annoying until people can't stand you anymore. It's because Goblin Records has reposted all this annoying shit you do. That's the reason why you can't make any money. Definitely.
And no, I'm not. Every one of these videos I've made, I should be getting paid for. Every one of these videos I should be getting paid for, but I'm not. You wanna know why? Because these little motherfuckers wanna sit there, steal my content, lie to YouTube, lie to social media.
Up 2 from William. Rax, they're gonna use you like a toilet in prison. Yeah, they are.
Also, I don't get fucking paid. Why? Well, let me tell you how William Gloryhole is involved. He has told me to my face.
Which, by the way, started this. I've been out of the community for 3 months. I'm free of the trolls. I'm doing my own thing. I'm living my life. I'm getting back to normal. Which, by the way, let me tell you how William Gloryhole is deeply involved in all of this. What a goober. What a goober.
He has told me not only to my face, but has made this stupid fucking I'm not allowed to make money. Yeah. Lower your voice. Sorry.
A 35-year-old man gets yelled at by his grandmommy in the middle of his stream. Chance, lower your voice. Yeah, lower your fucking voice. No one wants to hear you fucking screaming and whining at, like, this was like 6 in the morning. You're sitting there making everyone miserable because you can't help yourself from screaming and whining over and over. We're gonna watch that again.
Let me tell you how William Gloryhole is involved. He has told me to my face. He has told me not only to my face, but has made this stupid fucking I'm not allowed to make money. Yeah. Lower your voice. Sorry. I can hear you. Sorry. But
I like how he doesn't even let her finish. He doesn't even let her finish. Like, I can hear you. Where can she hear you? What do you have to lower it down to? Instead of just saying sorry and cutting her off, so she shuts up so you can continue. Maybe you should actually listen to her, hear what she's saying. You know, communicate with another human being instead of just shutting her up so you can continue whining. Terrible human being.
Not allowed to make money. I'm not allowed.
Well, sorry. 2 from Warren. Sparkles makes an appearance. Exactly.
To get paid. So yeah. Like literally, he has told me to my face. then I'm not allowed to get paid. I'm not allowed happiness.
Notice how he hasn't lowered his voice at all. He's still yelling. He's still yelling as loud as he wants to. I mean, can you imagine being Sally? She just told him to keep it down. He goes, okay, and then continues yelling as loud as he can. What an awful human being to have to live with. 5 from Noel. Behold, another soundbite for the collection, alongside Oh God.
Oh God. And I'm not allowed to make a living. Why do you think I'm not getting paid like I should? Why do you think I'm not making a living? Because of these motherfuckers. Their ultimate goal, their legitimate ultimate goal, is to make sure I either end up in prison, I end up homeless, or I end up getting. That's their goal.
No, he doesn't seem interested in making a living. He seems more interested in continuing to fight with the trolls and convince the world that he's the winner, he's a big strong guy, he's amazingly talented despite not making anything. He just has to be... I was saying this yesterday. He says he doesn't care what anyone thinks about him when he clearly cares. He dresses in Hot Topic stuff to look as cool as possible despite being a 35-year-old man. He wants everyone on the internet to think he's amazingly talented and love him despite him making any money or not. That's not important. It's all about appearances, his ego, his narcissism, whether he's actually successful, taking care of himself, not having to worry about paying bills. None of that matters. All he cares about is if people think he's cool. The money, he thinks the money, if he makes enough money, people will think he's cool. But that's really only an aside. As long as they think he's cool, he's really happy to sit here and do nothing with his life.
And yeah, my family's not able to fight back. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. You comment again and I will block you and ban you.
And now he's turning into Cartman. Shut up, Kyle.
You know, it's funny. People sit here and say that I'm this awful person. But yet when you watch my vlog from the other day, you know, let's do it like this.
2 from William Forte. Cyraxx gonna learn how to make a mop into a jail wig. That is true too.
This.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, these guys are the reason why I don't make any money, why I constantly get harassed, why I constantly get attacked. I try to hide, they find me. I try to ignore them, they do gross shit, like making fucking photoshopped images of my dead relatives' graves just to get a reaction. And they use it to attack me.
What is he doing? What did he just start doing? What did he just start doing with his hands? I can't be the only one seeing that. That is a very specific motion. What is he doing? That's ew, gross.
Facebook, if you guys don't know, there is a Facebook group called Chance Wilkins is a Child Predator that has amassed over 8,000 fucking people aimed at attacking me. And seeing to it that I become either homeless, they want me to suffer. And I am fucking tired of staying silent about it. My family has gone to every branch of law enforcement.
Yeah, every branch of law enforcement, detectives, local PD, FBI, all three branches of the law enforcement. And none of them would help Cyraxx. And again, Cyraxx takes back from that, well, then no one's willing to help out. Not that they said, well, there's no crime going on, as they have said many times. There's nothing they can do, but that, oh, they're just useless. They're just useless. He has to find another law enforcement agency who will help him out. That's all he's got to do, is find another law enforcement agency who will sit there and say, yes, Cyraxx, you're a good boy, and everyone else are criminals, and we're definitely going to help you solve your problems. He's a genius.
Over 113 times, giving them every ounce of evidence that we have, but yet nothing gets done.
He should try Akron MI5. Akron MI5 would be a good one. Akron Interpol, maybe. Akron Scotland Yard would be a good one. Akron KGB might help him. Akron KGB, or what is the post-Soviet Russia KGB? What is it called? Something else. It's called something else. But anyway, yeah, Akron Mossad would be a good one. Yeah, we could get them all help from all these agencies.
For 6 years, this has been going on. +113 times, and nothing's being done. So all those videos of that y'all probably see out there of me flashing fucking Marty on his fucking live stream, that's why I did that shit. Because law enforcement refuses to fucking step in and fucking help.
Yes, Cyraxx is an absolute genius. Again, he like doubles, triples, quadruples, however many times down on that. The police wouldn't address my trolls, so the only solution I could find was to pull out my pecker online. That's an amazing. He still believes that's a good argument. The trolls were being mean. So I had no choice but to pull my little pecker out and try to get people's channels shut down. That is the genius of Akron, Ohio, still holding on to that as a reason, guys.
So I did what I had to do because I was backed into a fucking corner.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. 2 from operator Bill W. Akron Mossad wouldn't help him after Marty. That is true. Mossad would not be on his side. He'd have to get Akron ISIS. He had to get Akron ISIS, Akron Al Qaeda involved.
And you know what's sad? Anybody that tries to help me gets doxxed, gets attacked, their families get attacked, jobs get lost. When all I'm trying to do is live a normal fucking life.
Yes, Cyraxx, the man living a normal life in his grandma's attic. He hasn't left for 2 years, while whining to people on the internet over and over with no life skills, no money, no high school degree, no idea how to even make money or get a job or do anything with his life at 35 years old, sitting here saying, again, I just want to live a normal life, guys. The man is the furthest thing from normal that has possibly ever existed in the world, and he really wants people to believe that he's even capable of knowing what a normal life is. It's amazing. 2 from the Dildo Consequences. Akron Anonymous would surely help this boy. Yeah, they absolutely would.
That's all I'm trying to do is lead a normal fucking goddamn life.
Oh, sorry, 2 from Christian. He's so mad his sugar daddy got doxxed yesterday. His sugar daddy got doxxed yesterday? Did I miss that? Was that like a William post or something? Did I miss that? I didn't see that. I had a lot of shit going on yesterday. Well, that's good. Cyraxx doesn't deserve sugar daddies. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like how anyone who says they're a nice guy is definitely not a nice guy. Anyone who says I'm normal is definitely not normal. You know, if you have to say it, it's not true. It's like if you're cool, you don't have to say you're cool. You know, if you're normal, you don't have to say you're normal. You know, people just know.
Hell, even my fucking clothing brand that I started to try to connect people like myself, to give people like myself something to connect around and to be proud of, got stolen from me. Hell.
Well, two from Boperator Bill W. Only Steve gets sugar daddies. That is true. That is true. But only the candy. I like the candy. It's the candy we're talking about, right? The candy, the little caramel thing on a stick. I'm assuming that's what we're talking about.
These motherfuckers even broke into my parents' bank accounts and stole hundreds of dollars. But yet, nothing got done. They're just allowed to fucking get away with it. These people have even forged my name on a fake fucking document to say that I signed a contract that I never fucking signed.
But you did. You did. Apparently you did sign a contract promising to do vocals for their songs, and they have songs you did vocals for, and they have a contract where you promised to do vocals for them, so ipso facto, you signed a contract, and those are their vocals. That is how contracts work, Cyraxx. You shouldn't just sign contracts hoping to get a couple cents, thinking you're getting one over on the trolls because you're really greedy, because then this stuff happens.
Also, they can get away with stealing my fucking shit.
Yep, ipso facto, guys.
Oh, and not only that, but all the times that they have done fake calls on my family, as in swatting. There was one point where they actually called law enforcement out.
That was a real lizard lick. That was a real lizard lick like we haven't seen in a while. Hold on, why don't we go back, see if I can go back without going back too far.
That, but all the times that they have done fake calls on my family, as in swatting.
Look for it, there it is. That was a real lizard lick. That was a real lizard lick. Two from William. Rack's gonna dump more butt cum than most people, number two. Most likely, William. Most likely.
One point where they actually called law enforcement out here, and law enforcement showed up in fucking force. Rifles and all, pointed right at me. Terrorized my family.
Yeah, we've all seen this video. It's a very famous video, and none of that happened. None of that happened. Absolutely none of that happened. It's a made-up lie by Cyraxx, despite video evidence of police showing up and calmly asking him to step outside so they could speak to him, and him sitting there freaking out, going, I'm scared, and there was no weapons out. There's police calmly standing in his yard requesting he comes out to speak with them like an adult, and he freaks out and then lies because he's not even okay with the fact that there's video of him acting like a complete little baby. He has to lie and say, there was a reason why I was scared. No, there was a reason, despite the video evidence making him look like a scared little coward. Yeah, exactly.
But yet nothing got done.
Oh man, two from Crimson Tiger. He is cranking his shaft, Steve. Yeah, he was. And I was just about to point that out when I saw your thing. He's doing it again, right now. Right now, he can't stop doing it. It's gross.
These people have literally sat there and broken HIPPA laws when I was in the fucking hospital, when my family members were going through surgery.
People can't break HIPAA laws unless they're medical professionals, Cyraxx. I know you're a genius, and you're definitely able to understand all these nuances about the law because you've shown yourself to be such a genius over the past so many years. But people can't break HIPAA laws unless they're medical professionals and bound by HIPAA laws. And you can't just say HIPAA laws. You can't you can't just say they broke my constitutional rights. You don't understand the law. You don't understand anything. You don't understand the position someone has to be in to break a law. You don't understand that someone needs to be a police officer to entrap you. That someone needs to be a government official to break your constitutional rights. That someone needs to be a medical professional to break your HIPAA rights. You just believe you can throw this random bullshit out about anyone because you're stupid. Because you're stupid and you don't understand anything. And then you throw baseless accusations at people to get whatever you want to happen. Because you're stupid. 300 from Nolan. Did he say HIPPA law? That's what I heard. Yeah, I think he did say HIPPA law. I think he did say HIPPA law. He doesn't understand there's a difference between HIPPO and HIPPA.
Broke HIPPA laws to find out what
Yeah, he definitely said HIPPO that time. He definitely said HIPPO that time.
fucking hospital they're in. Just so they could fuck with them.
Of course he doesn't. He doesn't have any idea what it is. Yeah. It's literally like something Homer Simpson would say. Yeah, the HIPPO laws that protect my health care. Yeah, well, only Cyraxx would come out with that. My HIPPO laws, you broke my HIPPO laws, guys. God, I need to, hold on, I need to write that down. I'm gonna have to make a shirt. HIPPO laws or something. Let's see. HIPPO laws. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Yeah. While they were in the hospital,
Oh, sorry, I missed one from Faust. Actually, you can break HIPAA if you handle PII. Well, that is true. But none of the people he's talking about were involved with that. None of the people he's talking about were involved with any of that. He's just a moron.
recovering from surgery. Several different times, in fact.
Yeah, what? No, this literally just happened this morning. I know, it just seems so repetitive with Cyraxx. This just happened this morning. Again, he's crying again, as he always does. 2 from William. Gooting on camera is how goblins mate and show power. That's a very interesting fact. Thank you for the nature facts, William.
And that's also breaking HIPPA laws, too. Matter of fact, something I don't think I ever showed you guys. Well, some of you may have seen it, but others you may have not.
Oh, good God. Yeah. He keeps saying hippo. We're definitely gonna have to make a hippo laws shirt.
This right here was the windshield on my mom's car after they threw a fucking brick through it a couple years ago.
Oh man. Everybody take a second and just go back to 2 years ago when CVG was really making Cyraxx's life just very, very interesting. That was a fun time. Remember that, guys? Remember that? About 2 years ago. Maybe a little over 2 years ago. It was a very fun time in all our lives. How things have gone downhill since then. Well, I know who did it, but I know exactly who did it. I know exactly who fucking did it.
But yeah, police did nothing.
Yep, boots on the ground.
The text message from Music Biz Marty. Oh, apparently it's not opening up.
No, it wasn't a drone. I know who did it. 300 from Nolan. The past is the past, Cyraxx. Yeah, the past is the past. Move on from the past, Cyraxx. Why do you gotta live in the past, Cyraxx? That was 2 years ago. Move on.
My face after Marty beat me damn near half the but yet nothing got done.
Oh, sorry. 2 on Rumble Rants from Kilcally. R.I.P. CVG. He's not gone. He's not gone. He's still alive and well and doing great. He has a dog food bowl, a little water dish, and a corner to go in my basement. It's great for him. He's loving it. No. Never.
Matter of fact, video evidence of William admitting to stealing my work right here, actually. If you don't even play. Come on, play, you stupid motherfucker.
Yeah. Cyraxx can't get his videos to load. It's really great. He spends a long time screwing around with his videos trying to get them to load. He's so good at everything he does. This is how you know he's a professional YouTuber and destined to be a content creator.
Alright, fine, I wanna play, fuck you. Oh, and promo for my clothing line?
No, Marty didn't dox CVG. That wasn't real. Marty was just screwing around. CVG left because he had a very good job that was like paying him twice as much, but it demanded a lot of his time, and he got into it. I think he got into a relationship or something, and he basically had a real life to get back to that was more important than screwing with Cyraxx. Like, that's all that happened with CVG. Like, seriously. Like, you know, like, yeah, he had a real life to get to.
I created, for those of you that have never seen it, here it is for you. If they don't even fucking play. Hey, come on. Don't be this way. And apparently wants to be a fucking ass. Yeah. All the shit that I've ever done, stolen by these motherfuckers. All my shit that I've done for friends.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hell, they even stole this off me.
Yeah, I took a big cut out of there. Because he just showed like his old pictures and music for a really long time. Something like 20 minutes, something we don't care about watching. So I just cut it out.
All this shit they're trying to fucking steal from me. Now y'all know why I don't make any fucking money off my shit. Because of these fucking losers doing what they do. And my family wants help. We do want help stopping this. But we don't know what to do because no lawyer will fucking take on the case because there's so many different aspects to it.
No lawyer would take on the case because it's ridiculous, it's pointless, it's stupid, and no one would waste their time with getting Cyraxx's trolls off the internet. It is the stupidest case in the world. I know you've decided in your little peanut head that you have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit because you've decided that you're worth millions, and all you do is need to sue the trolls, and you'll get those millions, and why wouldn't a lawyer just want to take that? But any lawyer who knows anything in the world, which is basically any lawyer, would look at this and go, no, not only is it a stupid case I could never prove, but even if I somehow magically got a lawsuit in Cyraxx's favor, there's no chance of getting any money out of random internet trolls for being mean to Cyraxx. So it's a pointless case. It's a waste of time. But Cyraxx has to convince himself, no, the only reason the lawyer's gonna, it's such a complicated case. I gotta find the troll lawyer, the one who specializes in dealing with trolls that will help me. Because I'm too poor to find the pro bono lawyer that can actually help me. It's the stupidest reasoning an idiot can come up with for why he can't be helped because lawyers keep telling him, we're not going to help you, Cyraxx.
Complex. And my family can't afford a lawyer like we would need. And legal aid here is basically non-existent. And pro bono lawyers pretty much don't exist here anymore either.
Cyraxx fired his free lawyer from that case and made Sally get him a paid one that cost them thousands for a case that got dropped anyway, because Cyraxx is a genius. Cyraxx is an absolute genius. He had a free lawyer and he dropped it for a paid one who wasn't going to be able to help anymore. He only, for the luck of him, getting it delayed long enough that the guy dropped the charges, but instead of just going with a free lawyer that would have gotten the exact same thing out of him, he dropped him and decided to pay thousands of dollars they don't have for a lawyer just to get out of a very, very minor crime that even if he had gotten convicted, he would have had to do maybe a year of probation on, where he wouldn't have left his house anyway. It would have been a breeze, but Cyraxx can't even take an L, even to make his family's life a little bit easier. So he had to fight it until the end to make sure they had to pay a lot of money for no reason, because he's a genius, a legal genius. 2 from William Forte. You can't prove to us that it's not from premature cocoon. That is true. That is true.
I mean, they even stole my fucking vlog that I did from my vlog channel, dude. Which I'm pretty sure y'all motherfuckers have already seen that shit. But if you haven't, I will send it to you guys personally.
Oh, sorry. 5 from Peanut Mama. I'd love to be a fly on the wall if any law firm Rax called for help. I need help stopping William Gloryhole. Lawyer falls out laughing his ass off. Exactly. Why wouldn't you just laugh at a little boy saying there's a troll named William Gloryhole? Will you help me sue him? It's a ridiculous idea.
And a message. That's not a problem. But
yeah,
all I know is that I want out of this shit. I tried hiding. I tried ignoring it. I tried staying offline.
Literally never stayed offline. Literally has never stayed offline his entire adult life. He cannot stop himself from making videos and screwing around online. He's unable to do anything but go online and cause problems his entire life. And then he lies and says, well, I stayed offline, it didn't help. You never did. You never did.
But yet nothing works. I want a normal fucking life again. I want to live the life that I used to live before I started getting harassed, before I started getting attacked. And Jasmine, don't worry, I will send it to you, that's not a problem. Frank, shut the fuck up. They are not long gone, you stupid fuck.
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure someone in his chat just said, any chances you have of living a normal life are long gone. And Cyraxx goes, no, they're not long gone, and then sits back, and it kind of pops around in his head a little bit, bounces around before it just, flies out his ear and then goes away like a fart in a tornado. But he's kind of considering that for a second, like maybe there is no chance of me getting a normal life again, but he just has to delude himself and convince himself he definitely has a chance of being normal at 35 years old with no life skills, no idea how to take care of himself, no idea how to even make a plate of food for himself, but he's totally, at some point, gonna live a normal life. Yeah, nuh-uh. That is Cyraxx's
But
argument.
you know, like I said, I want to be able to live a normal fucking life again. People say that those days are long gone. No, the fuck they're not.
Yeah. I can't. His mommy still has to shave him, and he won't stop wiggling, so she can only do one side of his face and then leave him with a little German mustache. I mean, like, he won't even bathe himself. He won't change his clothes every day. He won't clean up his room. But he thinks he's ever going to have a normal life where he takes care of himself. I mean, it's just pure delusion. He can't even take care of himself in a house where everybody already takes care of literally everything except for his most intimate taking care of, washing himself, cleaning his own room. And he thinks he can take care of himself outside of that house. He's delusional.
You see what I mean, guys? And this kind of shit right here from this Frank guy, this is what I have to deal with every fucking goddamn day. Shit like this. On all my YouTube channels, messages in my inbox, emails, phone calls, text messages, every fucking day. Me and my family, every fucking goddamn day. That's what we deal with. You know, people wonder why I'm depressed all the time. Why I've been physically fucking sick for the last 6 years. It's because of all the fucking stress. Frank, shut the fuck up before I fucking report you and block you, bitch. So fuck off, asshole.
Yeah, this is the guy who was sitting here yesterday and possibly today. I forgot if he said it today. But he says it all the time. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I don't care what you say. I don't read troll comments. I don't care. I don't care. Someone's now in his chat saying things he doesn't like to hear. Well, don't say that or I'm going to block and report you. You better stop. You better stop. Turns out he does care. Turns out he does care a lot. 2 from Christian. He's growing impatient, waiting on the homeless arc. Exactly, he is.
You're not welcome on this channel. You are not welcome on my Facebook if you're going to sit there and talk like that, motherfucker. But you know, people have this fucking misconception about me that I'm this evil fucking person that I'm actually not.
Cyraxx, they don't have a misconception about you. They have an accurate representation of you in their head. You are a very evil person. You're a terrible person. You do terrible things every day of your life. You never help anyone out. You are always being a horrible person. You have never even helped out Sally, your own grandmother. You are a waste of space. You are a drain on society. You are a mean, nasty, evil person every day of your life. And then you sit here and whine and you go, I don't understand why everyone thinks I'm evil. I think I'm a good guy. It doesn't mean for shit, Cyraxx. When all you do is act like an evil asshole your entire life. 2 from William. Rax will fall in a bathtub without Sally washing. Most likely.
And honestly, I'm fucking tired of living like this. I am sick of it. I want help. My family wants help. But we don't know what to do.
Your family wants help from you, Cyraxx. You are the problem in that help. You have to be interrupted in these little whining streams by your own grandma telling you just keep it fucking down because she's trying to enjoy her goddamn morning and you won't stop yelling and whining. And you're sitting there going, my family wants help. They want help from you. You're the one causing all these problems for them. If you weren't in that house, Sally would have a peaceful day every day of her life. You're the one making her miserable. All the problems, all the chaos you bring to that house is the problem because of you.
I'm tired of being sick every fucking day. And I know it might not seem like it, but every day for the last 6 years I have been physically sick. Some days worse than others.
Yeah, because if he actually cared about his family, if he actually cared about his family more than he cared about himself, he would leave that house. He would go, man, all this problems in my life is bringing you all a lot of problems, and you guys don't deserve that. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to get my own place. I'm going to make sure that any problems in my life stay my problems and not your problems. So, see you later, Grandma. I'm going to go move into an apartment. Instead, he stays there and says, everyone, you need to stop being mean to me, because when you're mean to me, it makes my mom's life miserable, and that makes you guys terrible people, you know, because he doesn't care about his family. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. I always like to imagine that he just saw your comment when he does that. He just saw your comment. He's like, oh shit, Asian, you have to say that about me? And he's gonna get really mad and
I will. Let me show you guys something. I want to show you guys how I used to be.
Yeah, then he went to a little memory lane trip on his Facebook videos where he showed pictures of him in his 20s. Look at this happy guy in his 20s who wasn't covered with scabs and so miserable. Shouldn't you let me be this guy again because I used to be happy? No one cares, Cyraxx. You act like a monster. No one cares that you used to be happy because you've been acting like a monster since then. You've been acting like a monster your entire adult life. No one cares if you're happy. No one wants you to be happy. You deserve to be unhappy because monsters shouldn't be happy. Monsters, evil people who make everyone around them miserable every day of their lives shouldn't be happy. That shouldn't be something that makes you happy. Being a monster that makes everybody miserable. You should be deeply, deeply depressed that you're a monster that makes everybody miserable. Instead, you sit there and try and make it everyone else's fault.
Before all this started, but that's the life that I used to live. I used to be outside all the time, used to do photography, used to film my own stuff.
You know, and it's almost it's almost like an old TV trope. Like, you know, Al Bundy used to sit there in his 40s as a shoe salesman, sitting there going, I threw 4 touchdowns in a game in high school. And it was hilarious because what kind of loser would sit there in their 40s talking about what they did in high school? Meanwhile, Cyraxx is 35, didn't even throw 4 touchdowns, didn't even accomplish anything, just wore sunglasses and rode the bus once 10 years ago, and is sitting here going, look what I used to be, look what I used to do, I used to wear sunglasses and I rode the bus once, can't you let me get back to that amazing time in my life? It is sad and pathetic for a 35-year-old man sitting here showing pictures of when he was in his 20s and going, you have to let me be like this again, guys, you're the reason why I can't be this 25-year-old. It's an idiot.
Used to do esports competitions fucking daily as much as I could. Was constantly creating stuff, constantly doing stuff. And now, I sit here in my room every day. Sick as a dog.
Yeah, that was a fucked up joke in that show. I never got that joke in that show. He had like the hottest wife in the world, and he wanted nothing to do with her because she was a little bit annoying. I mean, for God's sake, what happened to the world? What happened to the world? Now men don't even want to be near women, but now, whatever.
Oh. Stressed out to the fucking max every fucking day.
Yeah.
Barely able to do anything. Can hardly go outside. Can't hang out with my friends anymore because what friends do I have around here anymore?
You don't have any friends anymore, Cyraxx, because you act like a horrible person. The few friends you had in real life, you tried to use them against the trolls and they want nothing to do with you because that's your own fault. Again, something that you did that had bad consequences for you that you now sit here and say, well, it's all the trolls' fault. It's all the trolls' fault I did that. Cyraxx, take some goddamn responsibility for your actions.
I have no friends anymore around here because of these people. I don't get out and do the things that I used to enjoy. I don't get to get out and do photography like I used to. I don't get to create and sell my music like I used to. I don't get to create and sell my artwork like I used to. I don't get to create and sell...
I mean, the child locks that Sally put on the front door so he can't go outside on his own are actually stopping him from going outside. But you could probably ask Sally very nicely if she would chaperone him around the neighborhood for a little walk. He just doesn't want to because he's lazy and he's embarrassed to be seen with his mother.
Clothing and merchandise like I used to. My home is a fucking goddamn prison. And it has been a prison for me for the last 6 fucking goddamn years. I mean, you compare those photos that I just showed y'all to what I am now. You can see a night and day difference.
Yeah, because those photos were taken 10 years ago, Cyraxx, and in that 10 years, not only have you aged 10 years, so you obviously look 10 years older, but you haven't taken care of yourself, you haven't bathed once, you've sat there decaying in your grandmother's attic, getting eaten alive by the pestilence in there, and then you blame the trolls for why your body is falling apart after doing nothing to maintain it for over a decade.
You can see a clear night and day difference.
He really does. I bet you when he talks to people online and they say, can we see a picture of you? Those are the pictures he sends. The ones from 10 years ago, when he looked goofy then too, but he thought he was really killing it. And then they see the real him and they're like, what happened to you? These are the real pictures, and yeah. Like, where was the chemical fire? Where was the chemical fire that caused all this?
I mean, I was doing game development. I was hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, game development. He's never once finished a game, never produced a game, doesn't have any games he made. But he says because he tried to make a game once and failed after 20 minutes that he used to do game development. He's a pathetic little boy.
I was working on music, doing artwork. I had a normal fucking life.
From Faust. I would pay money to see Rax try to use Unity. Yeah, I would too. He would have no idea what he's doing.
But now, that normal life, has been stolen away from me. Because of a bunch of sick, demented, demonic fucking weirdos on the internet that think they fucking know me.
God, this is long. Yeah. Yeah, I should have cut this out. I probably should have cut this out.
Now y'all know what my life used to be like.
Yeah, now we know. Now we know. After yet another hour-long whine from Cyraxx, after he does these hour-long whines nearly daily for 10 years, now we know what his life is. That was the problem. No one had ever heard Cyraxx whining for a really long time before. This is what we needed to see. This is what we needed to see to know what his life was finally like, guys. And now everybody's opinion about this little boy is going to change, isn't it, guys? Definitely. Now,
I want to be able to get that life back. I want to be able to create content again. I want to be able to sell my artwork and sell my clothing that I want to be able to put out. I want to be able to do that again so bad.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh my god, this is the same delusions from the things that have never been successful. Never been successful. He's never had a successful clothing line. He's never sold any shirts. He's never sold anything that people have wanted. He's never been successful selling his art. And he constantly talks, well, I want to have this clothing line. I want to sell my art. I want to sell my music. No one's ever offered to pay for any of this stuff, Cyraxx. You're a failure. No one likes this crap that you produce because it's badly produced, because you have no talent. And you have these delusions that you're going to be fucking successful and famous doing this. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It was like an hour and a half long. It was an hour and a half whine. He did it like 6 in the morning.
I wish I could put into words just how fucking bad I want my normal life back. I wish I could say in words just how bad I want to be able to get my normal life back. That these assholes have stolen away from me. Jess, fuck you. Stay out of my goddamn fucking shit, you stupid fucks.
We're getting into the end. We're getting towards the end, guys. We're getting towards the end. We have about 10 minutes or so left of this video.
But Jasmine, as you can clearly see, I actually used to live a normal life.
So now he has to talk to one more person in his chat. He always has to try to talk one-on-one to these people in his chat, as if he can just get one person to believe his lies, that's gonna fix his life. Just one person in his chat who believes his stupid lies. Hey, Jasmine, do you believe me? Jasmine, do you believe me? God damn.
Before these people illegally entrapped me and did what they fucking did before Marty fucking died. And ever since then, my life has been a downward fucking spiral. Because these guys want to use me to make fucking goddamn money. All I know is that I'm tired of running and I'm tired of hiding. And guess what, Frank? I'm not going anywhere, so fuck you, you I'm not getting off a jack, fuck.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Someone tells him again, for the millionth time, Cyraxx, the only way this stops is if you leave the internet entirely. The only way the internet is going to stop talking about what a horrible person you are every day is if you leave the internet and stop giving them stuff to talk about every day of your life. But you don't like that because you have nothing else going on in your life. You have literally nothing else going on in your life. You don't go outside. You don't have any real friends. You don't have anything to do but sit there on the internet and cause problems and chaos. So this is just the simple insinuation that you should get off the internet is met with hatred and vitriol from you, because if you got off the internet, you would have literally nothing to do in your life.
Yeah, they are. But they ain't gonna fucking win, I'll tell you that much. I refuse to let these motherfuckers win. Oh, it'll end whenever I get you off the goddamn internet, bitch boy.
There it is. Cyraxx refuses to ever leave the internet. He has this wild plan that someday he can get everybody who doesn't like him off the internet so he can stay on the internet with only people who love him that exist on the internet. This is an amazing plan from a very smart 35-year-old man. Everyone who doesn't like him, they're going to get off the internet while he stays on and is successful magically.
And Tristan, so's your mom.
Good comeback.
Your mom's the ugliest thing since fucking King Cobra JFS. Nah, just kidding. Shout out King Cobra. Your mom's the ugly.
Yeah. See, there, like the terrible person he is. He immediately has to insult King Cobra, and then he realizes and is saying, "Oh shit." I just said that both about a man who is no longer here to defend himself and a man who I said I was friends with. And he has to pull it back. Like, oh, no, just kidding. No, Cyraxx, you were very serious. You just realized you screwed up and said something awful again, and you try to pull it back because you're a bad person. This just goes among the many reasons why people don't like you.
This thing since Music Biz Marty was born, motherfucker. Honestly, I'm surprised y'all motherfuckers ain't even related, dog. Hell, honestly, dude, you're uglier than Jessica, King Cobra's ex. You're ugly as fuck, bro. I mean, it's not surprising considering the apple don't fall far from the tree. I mean, did your family get smacked by the fucking whole goddamn ugly forest, bro?
Yeah, this is the man who started the video saying, I don't cause problems with anyone. I don't understand why anyone doesn't like me. I just mind my own business. I'm a nice guy. I don't cause problems with anybody. As he's sitting here proving why people don't like him.
Cause I'm pretty damn sure you did. Just saying.
Look at his stupid smile. Like, he thinks he's actually being witty, and he's being a funny insult comic. Like, he's entertaining people, and he's just entertaining himself, and he's just being a dick, and this is why people don't like him. This right here, when he's acting, this is how he acts when he thinks he's being cool, happy, funny, and likable, is him being unbelievably irritating and annoying, and he thinks this is what people want out of him.
Blah, blah, blah. That's all they fucking do. Just blah, fucking blah. Hey Tristan, you keep talking shit, you're gonna get hit. And it ain't even gonna be by me, it's gonna be by some other motherfucker that you run your mouth to. Just saying, dog.
Yeah, Cyraxx has to again, like the little annoying person he is, go, well, someone else might step in. You know, I know you can totally take care of me on your own, but, you know, someone else might be able to take care of you, so, you know, you better not be mean to me. Like, instead of just not being an unrelenting jerk, he just says, oh, no, someone else might take care of you for me.
Hey, Jasmine, am I wrong in what I say? These motherfuckers keep topping their fucking mouth off to their own motherfucker, they will get hit. Alright, tell me I'm wrong. But Jasmine, now you know what I've been through. Now you know what the fuck I've actually gone through. Okay, so do I, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Turn around your little fucking toy gun, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. You think I'm scared of a little fucking nobody on the internet? No.
Yeah, again, after he says, I'm not causing problems with anybody, I'm not doing anything, he has to sit there and try to goad someone into fighting him, because he cannot accept any L, any smallest L, and just being like, I'm not going to act like a tough guy against this guy, I have no reason to pretend I'm tough, there's no point in doing this. He has to sit there, like the little 4-foot goblin he is, and sit there and go, well, yeah, you want to come by? You want to come by? You come on by, I'll handle you. He's not bright.
All you do is sit there and talk behind a fucking screen like a pussy. Hey Tristan, come over here and make me shut up, tough guy. Come on, I'll give you one quick shot right here to the chin. Come on.
Like, look at this little pathetic boy. Every time someone has actually come there, it has gone horribly for him. And he still has to sit here and pretend he's a tough guy. Be like, come on by, I'll give you one free shot. Like, why don't you just stop inviting people to come to your house instead of doing stupid things to pretend to be tough when it goes horribly for you every time? I know you're not very bright, but you would think, like, your survival instincts at least would kick in and be like, oh no, this is a bad idea.
I'll even kneel down on my knees for you. Let you get one good shot in because I know you're short as fuck.
He says as he's 4'0". Oh, yeah, you're short. What are you gonna tell him? You gonna say he weighs nothing and he's bald too? Yeah. Say everything about someone else. Just project as hard as you can.
So I'll let you get a good shot in right here, man. Come on. I'll let you get one good shot in. Right there. Right across the chin. And make sure you make it count too. Alright? And I give a fuck about that. Why? Tristan, all you do is talk shit. That's all you do is talk shit, motherfucker. You're all bark and no bite, nigga. You're all bark and no fucking bite, bitch.
Literally, Cyraxx could not be projecting harder. He is the definition of all bark and no bite. All he ever does is bark as loud as he can, and every opportunity he has had to bite, he has either run away or cowered in fear and begged for forgiveness rather than actually doing anything, because he is the definition of all bark and no bite. He is a little yapping dog. If he was a dog, he would be a chihuahua.
You ain't gonna do shit. Cause you know what you know how the old saying goes. And Jasmine, I know you know this saying. The loudest one in the room is usually the dumbass of the bunch.
He says as he's been screaming for an hour and a half about trolls. That's a very, very deep point. Thank God it applies directly to you, Cyraxx. Directly to you and only you, because you've been sitting here screaming and whining for an hour and a half.
The loudest one is usually the weakest one. And Tristan, it appears to me that you're weak as fuck. And so is your little boyfriend Frankie. I ain't gotta lift a goddamn finger to have your ass dealt with. And Marty didn't make me shit, bro, so get the fuck out of here. Miss me with that garbage, pussy boy.
Cyraxx, Marty made you everything you are. If Marty didn't find you and expose you to a wider audience, you'd still be sitting here, still broke, still talentless, still unemployed, playing Facebook shows to 3 people, calling them out, causing problems with them, just to a smaller audience. You'd still be a failure. You just wouldn't have the audience you have now because of Marty.
But yo, Jasmine, I'm gonna bounce up off here, and I'm gonna message you. No worries, I got you. And as for the trolls, fuck y'all. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't affecting nothing. I'm gonna be here living my life, doing my job, while y'all sit there and talk shit about me on the internet. So, have fun talking shit. While I sit here and live my life, have fun talking shit. Cause one day you're gonna run across the wrong motherfucker, and y'all motherfuckers are gonna get hit. And ain't nobody gonna be there to save your asses. Just a little bit of food for thought.
Alright, well that was Cyraxx. That was Cyraxx coming back to cry and whine, declare he's not part of the troll community while addressing the troll community specifically, saying he's not causing problems with anyone, while causing problems with as many people as he can, saying he's not acting like a badass while trying to act like a badass. So Cyraxx, the man of conflicts. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Cyraxx will be back shortly, I'm sure, for more whining, more terrible music, more retirements, more nonsense that we love, guys. But as always, I appreciate you coming by. I will catch you guys at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.